Alright, Omar, I have your 4 quads finished up. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, let's see. This right here is a Maximus FPV bite size V1, and it's the 080X version. Oh, I'm really sorry about that. My throat is just like jammed up. I had to lengthen the motor wires on 2 of the motors because they have to go through the stack and out through the outside. So yeah, I did that. Lengthened those 2 motors. These 2 had enough wire. You got the Sunny Sky 0705 15,000 kV motors. And then you have the shit, I can't remember the name of this. Dang it, I can't think of the name. It's that F3 that like Tiny Fish, I think is what it's called. Tiny Fish or Tiny Pepper or Fish Pepper. I don't remember. It came out a long time ago, but yeah, it's the F3 with the built-in FR Sky D8. So you want this one in D8. And the bind button is right here. So if you're looking at it from the front, it's on the left side. You can see it. There's like a square chunk right there, right under the FC. So if you're looking at it from the front, it's on the left side. You can see it right there. I'm touching it right now, but it's underneath. So you want to get something under. See, I'm clicking it right now. Right there. Okay. Okay, so this one, let's do this one last because that's a pretty cool frame. Here's another Maximus FPV bite size, but this is the 110X version, V1. And this has a Super S stack, Super S F3, and the camera from a Mobula 7, and the B motor 1103 10,000 kV motors, and a XM receiver. And I put this battery holder in toilet tank style because I want you to try that to see how you like it. Because it is actually pretty nice having the battery go this way. But actually, it really depends on what battery you're going to use. Because if you're using something like the Nanotech 300 2S, I mean, that's not even that long anyway, so it's barely even going to stick out the sides. But if you're using something like this, it's a little bit longer. This is a 355 2S. You know, it's going to stick out. So you get like flips much faster, and it flies awesome that way. So yeah. All right, so the receiver is right here, the bind button is right here, and this is going to be bound in D16 mode. I'm clicking the button right now. Okay. This is a tiny whoop that you bought from me, and it has the B-Brain V2. So the way you bind this one in D8, and the way you bind it is you plug in the battery, wait a few seconds, flip it over, and push the bind button, which is right here, just for like a couple seconds. I think you'll see like the LEDs go solid or start flashing, one of the two. Or no, there's a LED underneath, like over here, underneath the flight controller or the VTX, that you'll see start flashing. But yeah, so plug in the battery first, then hold down that button for a couple seconds, let go, bind it to your radio in D8, and it'll be good to go. And all of these, auxiliary 1 is ARM, and auxiliary 2 would be your flight modes. This one is I don't know how new of a frame it is, but it's called the R3D, and it's printed in nylon, so it's gonna be pretty durable, I would say. It's kind of cool because it like has these walls, you know, for the arms and stuff. It's pretty cool. But as you can see there, it fits a whoop style flight controller. It also has 16 by 16 holes, it looks like, and fits 0803, 0802, 0703, those type of motors. This was a transfer from a Mobula 7 into here. So this is the Mobula 7 motors and flight controller, but I'm also using a Unify Pro 32 Nano and a Runcam Nano 2. And it does do 65mm props, but I couldn't find any at first that I had with the 1mm shaft hole. So I put these 55mm props on here. It flies awesome and it sounds cool and everything. It's pretty awesome. I think you're gonna enjoy it, but yeah, it's kind of different. I haven't seen anything like it. It's pretty cool. I'm giving you some props that I ended up finding. Those yellow ones. So, and this one for binding, same as the yellow whoop. You're gonna plug in the batteries first. Then you're gonna flip it over and the bind button. So there's two buttons. You can see right here. There's one on the right, one on the left. You want the one on the left. So plug in the batteries, wait a few seconds, flip it over, and then push this bind button right here. I'm pushing it right now. And then I'm pretty sure the lights go solid. Then bind it up to your radio. You're going to bind it in D8. Okay, so three out of four of the quads are D8. So all of them except for this one is D8. This one is D16. The other three are D8. And then, yeah, after you plug in the batteries, then push the button, the lights go solid, then bind it to your radio, and you're good to go. Pretty cool little frame. I will leave a link to the website where you can get these. And that should do it. All right.